Hey guys, it is September 16th, and I'm going to just do a quick flip through of my new Exceed journal. I did a video, or my last video I should say. I had just started this book, and so all the little sticky flags are new pages that I've added. So I wanted to show you some of the things I've added to my book, and then my next video will be a plan with me, but it probably won't come out for another week or so because I did work a week ahead in here because I have a class that started, so I'm trying to make sure I've got plenty of time to work on homework. So, excuse me. So let's get started. This is an A5 Exceed brand notebook I got from Walmart. It's got something on it. It's got 240 pages, and it has, pretty sure the paper is 100 GSM, so it's pretty thick. It's dotted. One thing that's new I wanted to show you guys is, this is a trick that I found a long time ago, I think maybe on Pinterest, but you can take these plain white labels that you get from like Avery, you get them at Dollar Tree. They come on these, sheets. These were all white. There's circle ones, rectangle ones. They're just regular labels. And what I have done is color them with just highlighter and then written my son's work schedules on them. He always works 5 to 11. So this way I can very quickly, when I'm planning, grab these stickers off, stick them on the day, and I can make them whatever color I want. I can write on them in whatever color. They're just little paper stickers. Mostly Avery, I believe, is where I've seen this size. But yeah, that's just a quick, easy way. If you know you've got a recurring event, or you don't have a lot of space, but you want to, make note of something that happens fairly often, then that's an easy and quite cheap way to do that. These little planet, little page flags, by the way, I got, I believe, at Target. Aren't they cute? They're in the book section, and they have these little planets, and I love them. They're super cute. They come in this little folder, so you can stick that in your pocket, or in the back pocket, or in your purse, or your bag, or whatever, and they're awesome. I love them. Alright, so now let's go to the next flag. So if you looked at my last video, this was my September monthly. It was not quite as busy, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like a little bit more filled up. I've added, my son is doing stage crew at his school for the fall musical, and football practices, and all of the pink are homework assignments for myself and their due dates. So I find it interesting to see the differences when I look at someone's videos about their planner between before and after, like what it looks like when they first plan it all out and it looks all nice and neat, and then what it looks like when the time has passed and the week is full or the month is full. And I like to see how busy and hectic everyone's lives are. Makes me feel better about mine, I think. In my last video, here's my cuties. This page was blank, and I was going to use it for vet visits and things like that, but then I realized that I do all that online anyway, so I don't need a whole page in there for me for that. So I'm going to use this. This is my September tracker. I didn't actually start it until the 10th, and then I had a really busy few days and I forgot to track it, so I'm going to try again this week. I got quite a few things done yesterday, but kind of some personal goals at the top. And then I'm trying to quit drinking energy drinks. I'm trying to do no spend in some certain budget categories, and then just kind of cleaning at the bottom. So I'll try to be doing that every month, starting in this month. This is my October spread. It's filled up quite a bit since the last video, so I just wanted to show that again, just to show you guys how quickly things can get busy. This was the most recent spread, weekly spread in my last video. And I think I was on like Tuesday. So as you can see, the rest of it filled up pretty quick. These columns are more narrow than in my composition book, but only by 1 square. And it's about maybe an inch shorter. So it's actually really not that much less space in terms of fitting everything in. It's just a little bit, more condensed. So it does seem to fill up faster, I think partly because there's less white space. And then this is last week. This kit is, I do not remember who it's from. I'll link it, or I'll list it in the bottom of my video, but this was a really cute kit. And this week I decided to do Monday through Friday and then stack the weekend. And so it does look a little wider. Each of the columns is the same width as it would have been in my composition books. They're just shorter, obviously. And then the top, normally I wouldn't have these lines here. I kind of forgot what I was doing and I just went all the way to the top. But normally I would put my to-do list up at the top here. Some kind of quote or a doodle or whatever. And then this is kind of a little quick chores I want to try to get done for the week. Anyway, so I still have my food at the bottom and the days of the week at the top. The difference here, though, is that the weekend days are much, much shorter. And I ended up having a lot of stuff going on Sunday. And so I probably won't use this layout as much during the school year. Maybe use it during the summer months when it's not quite as busy. And then this will be this week. Or it is this week. This is a kit that I got. Also, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I will link it, or at least list it below in the description. This kit was specifically made for Hobonichi Weeks sized planner, which is a slim, it's kind of a narrow planner. And so that's why the boxes are so small. They're made to fit the columns on a week's planner. It does have these really cute check boxes. I'm so sorry, my brain is not listening to me today. That fit perfectly at the top and then still give me, the hourlies down the side. And then the days of the week, though, I did have to go back over with a black pen because I could barely see it. They were red. So they were really hard to see. They kind of blended in with the pictures. So I did have to go back and rewrite over those with a black pen. But I'm going to use the checklists at the top kind of for my top 3 things that I need to get done for the day. I have to register my son's car. I have to pick up a package from the post office. I have to drop some library books off. So that's today. I stopped at Target after I dropped my son off at school. Then after school, I got to take him to get a haircut. And then my other son is going to see Cage the Elephant tonight in a concert. So that's going to be fun. And then I used those stickers that I showed you at the beginning. It just worked out that they matched pretty well. But I did want them to be a bright enough color that no matter what the color of the background or the kit or the colors, that I'm using for the week, I would be able to see them fairly easily. And then some of the stickers just kind of had a little border around them. This one was one of these. I just cut it in half for when my son has crew at work or at school. And then this kit has teeny tiny little icons. So that's a little baby planner. Up here there's a little recycling bin, a little garbage can, a little stethoscope. This is a little money bag. That means I got a payment today. So the kits are really cute. They are teeny tiny. They do fit in here very well, although they're more narrow. But that just means I can fit them on any size layout, which I do like that. And again, I'll list that below. This is a new layout that I did with birthdays. I have these cute birthday cake stickers with legs that I got from Pip Sticks, which are super cute. And so I wrote everybody's birthdays down. Really bad about sending birthday cards, but I do like to at least say happy birthday, so there's that. Here's my November spread. So again, not super busy. I mean, it's not even October yet, but I did want to make sure I had everybody's breaks down. I have 2 birthdays, and then the fall musical that my son is doing crew for is this weekend here. So even though it's not up until a couple months away, I wanted to get those dates down. It's the way I envision time passing, like days and weeks and months, is I visualize it in calendar form like this first, and then when it comes to the week, I can kind of go, okay, it's Monday through Friday. But for future planning, laying it out on a calendar grid like this just makes sense to my brain. So I try to get the next month, the next few months ahead if I can. So I got through December, but I probably won't go any further than that until Christmas break, since there's not a whole lot going on in January, generally. This is all empty space because, except for I'm looking for a job. Anybody knows of a job, let me know. But the rest of these are empty because I didn't want to have, like I said in my last video, a whole bunch of reference pages and things like that at the beginning, and then my weeks, being so far back. So I'm hoping that by leaving some space in between here, I won't be doing, September weeklies in amongst my December calendar. Does that make sense? And also for December, I wanted to make sure I got our breaks on here. Like I said, I picture it as a grid, so that helped me kind of visualize what's coming up. And then 2 more birthdays this month. All of our birthdays fall between August and December, so it's a busy 4 months. And then this is going to be my Christmas list. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus. I just list all my children's names, and then at the bottom I've got significant others, and then, parents, in-laws, my sister. So as I'm thinking of Christmas ideas, or as my kids give me their Christmas lists, which is usually around mid-November, then I can start writing things down and keeping track of that. But that's it. I haven't done any further. I do have a few ideas of some layouts I'd like to do, but let's just take a moment and appreciate how just nice and thick this paper is. I do like the feel of the thinner paper because that kind of has a nice crinkle to it. This is definitely, it's thick. But look at that. Like in any of my other planners, this red would have bled through to the other side, and look at that. You can't even see it. That's just, I love that so much. Sorry about my focusing. And like the lines, even these solid black lines, you can barely see those. And same with back here. I like to do kind of an outline on the monthly so that as I'm paging through, I can find the months really easily. But look, I mean, it's colored, brown. You can see where I went over the same spot a few times. You can't even see it. I just love that. But, knowing me, in 6 months I'll change my mind and switch back to a composition book like I usually do. Sad. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you some of those newer layouts, and then hopefully once I get a little bit more ahead on my homework, I can come back and do some more plan with me's. But the final page I want to show you is my marker test. I have a batch of 50 Crayola Supertips. I'm missing number 14. And what I do with these is I take a permanent marker and I number them. I write the number on a piece of paper, and then I tape it to the marker with tape. That was actually just a little label. And then I write all the numbers down, and then I do a swatch. So number 37 is this marker right here. So that just allows me to match the numbers up really easily because Crayola Supertips don't have the names listed on the marker. which is kind of dumb, but, you know, who am I? And then my Mildliners. These are double tipped. I really like them. My son came and snagged a couple of the colors from me. But before that happened, I did go through, well, actually maybe after, and these do actually have the names on them. It's very, very, very super teeny tiny, and I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. Oops, might help if I had it right side up. It's very, very hard to see. Let's see. Ugh, there you go. See how it says lavender? Right there. You can barely see it, and it keeps not wanting to focus. I apologize. Alright, anyway. So lavender is there. So that way, I do this in every book because the colors look slightly different on slightly different colored paper. So this paper is a little more kind of cream colored compared to my white composition book pages, and so doing that allows me to see what the number and the color is going to look like. But also, look at that, not any bleed through, and hardly even any ghosting. Like, there's a bit of a shadow. Let's try to get out of the shadow here. Look at that. You can barely see it. And, you know, then more washi tape that I've used since my last book, or my last video. But there you go. There's the planner that I'm using. I've gotten a few more weeks into it and added a few more spreads. I hope you like this video, and I'll get back to you hopefully soon with another plan with me. Have a great day, guys.